Hello, hello, everybody. Welcome to the party. Welcome to Ellen's party. I just wanted to jump on. I know everybody had a lot going on, and we didn't think anybody would be able to catch the live. Let me see if I can pull my hair back. So I am going to make a quick video on how to use this one compact makeup. And I'm going to do a quick eye look with something you wouldn't expect. All right, I'm not going to take up everybody's time. I'm going to show you a few of my favorite brushes that I like to use. So let's jump into it. Okay, traditional foundation, you put one layer of makeup on and then you put contour. If you know how to do that, I did not know how to do that until I started using this makeup. It's so easy. Don't let it scare you away, okay? Traditional foundation, liquid foundation, dries out your skin. Why? Is it not good for us maturing women? That is because it is made mostly up of water. What does water do? Evaporate, okay? When it evaporates or our skin absorbs that water, it leaves a dry, flaky, kind of not so great feeling makeup left, okay? Cream-based makeup is moisturizing. It hydrates your skin. We put it all on in one layer. You can layer it. It's still fine. But each one of these colors that I'm going to show you is a foundation, okay? It will give you coverage. This is my main highlight, which is also known as my foundation. This is my brightening highlight, which is also known as concealer, and I'm going to show you where we need to put that. This is my contour, and this is my lip and cheek color. Yes, we use it on our cheeks and our lips, and I'm going to show you when we get done a few more tricks, okay? Now, let's get started. What I like to do first is start contouring. It is so easy. All I do is take this is a detail brush. You don't have to get all these fancy brushes. You can start off with one brush. That's exactly what I did. I'm going to take my detail brush and I'm going to tap it into my makeup, and I'm just going to go and apply, just kind of brush it on like that. You guys, it doesn't have to be perfect. It's actually going to look funny before we finish it because at the end, we're going to blend it all. Okay, I kind of put it right here along that cheekbone. That helps give me dimension and make me look like I have a chiseled out cheekbone. Okay, when we get done, you will see why. I'm going to take a little bit and put it down the side of my nose and on the other side of my nose. Okay, this helps thin my nose out a little bit. You guys, I never did this, ever, ever, ever. Okay, I put a little bit along my jawline and I kind of brush it down. That's the only place we're going to brush down. And that's to give me more dimension and help hide this aging stuff we call, those jowls, okay? So I'm not gonna go along here because I don't want this to be seen. So I'm just gonna make it look like more of a chiseled out cheek down here, all right? So that is where I contour. Can you contour? Look at right there, okay? Looks kind of funny, but when we start to blend everything in, gives me a little bit of shadow, and it might actually make my lip look a little plumper. All right, now I'm gonna go in with my brightening highlight. That's this one right here, and I'm gonna show you. I go down the center of my nose. Okay, I put a little bit right there, a little bit on my chin. We want to keep the center of our face, the focus. Okay, so that's where we want it to be the brightest. All right, now if you're like me, do you remember when we started using concealer, we would put it like just all under the eye, right, to hide those dark circles. Actually, if you do that, if you go in a moon shape or half circle, whatever you want to say, you're actually going to bring attention to that more. So as we age, we are going to keep as minimal product as we can from under our eyes. Now, I'm putting a pop of color here with my brightening shade, and I'm going to go along my eye. Let me see if I got enough there. And I'm going to angle it up, okay? Because we want to make sure everything stays lifted we have enough with the aging process that brings everything down. We're not going to do it. So we're going to go up. All right, we're going to blend this out in a little bit. I really don't put a whole lot of color underneath. I try to keep very minimal so that it won't settle or anything in those fine lines. What I have done, sometimes I get dark circles in here. Okay, I might put a little bit of a different shade of my highlight color, okay, to kind of blend that in a little bit. I'm not even doing that today. We're talking basics, okay? So I've got my contour, my brightening shade to keep my face bright, right? I'm actually going to take a little bit and just pop it on my eye. The only thing I do have on right now, I have a little bit of mascara left from the day because I came home and washed my makeup off. And I have a little bit of eyeliner, not on the top of my eye because I have hooded eyes. We'll talk about that in a different video. But I have eyeliner on my upper waterline, and that's to give me the look that my lashes are fuller and also help make my eyes pop more, because if I put it on the top lid, it's going to make my eyes look even smaller. So something new I've been trying and learning as well. All right, so I just put a little bit of my color on my eyelids because we want that to match, but I didn't want it to mess up. Now I'm going to go in. This is my blush and bronzer brush. This fluffy end can be used for bronzer. This fluffy end can be used for setting powder. Okay, that is the one thing with cream-based makeup. You must set your makeup either with a powder or a setting spray. We have a setting spray that's amazing. If you have a setting spray, feel free to use that. As long as neither one of them have silicone, dimethicone, anything like that. That cream-based makeup and that, it's like oil and vinegar. They don't mix, okay? So now I'm going to take my blush and bronzer brush, and I'm going to take this denser end, and I'm going to go into my main shade. Now, I can do this in 5 to 7 minutes and be out the door. I'm talking, so I'm already at 7 minutes, right? I stopped to show you things. So what I'm doing is I'm dabbing in the makeup, and then I'm just kind of what we call stippling, or just kind of tapping it into our face. Okay? And this is where the magic is going to happen, all right? I am putting this everywhere where we haven't put any shades yet, right? Along my cheek here, okay? Along the side of my face, down to that contour. Like I said, I already kind of touched up my eyes, but if I didn't have mascara and stuff, I would just hit it like that. Now, we're going to start to blend. The only thing we haven't done yet is that lip and cheek color. Now, you guys, I am just taking this brush and doing this. It kind of presses it into your skin. Okay. And by letting it set on my skin like I just did, it warms up and then it blends like butter. Okay. Now, what if we blend away and we can't see the color anymore? You could still see contour here and a little bit there. No big thing. We just go back in and tap a little more on. No big thing. We're still one layer because I did not put my main shade over our contour. I was just making that contour stand out a little bit more. All right. Now I'm going to go into my lip and cheek color, and I'm going to show you how easy. You can even apply it with your finger. Okay. I went a little lighter on that side. All right. I take what's left on my finger and I apply it to my lips. This is our lip conditioner. I love it. It's like cherry chapstick, and they have different ones of those too, different flavors. All right, there's my lip and cheek color. I'm going to take that end of the brush that I used to put my main shade on, and I'm just going to gently tap, 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 okay, to blend that in. Look at how pretty that is. Okay, this makeup, I wear a mask all day long, and after I set it, I use both the setting spray and I use the dust, especially if I'm going to be out in the heat. I will use setting spray and then a little bit of vanilla dust or setting powder over it. Now, the one tip I will have for you is do not put powder underneath your eyes. If you have little fine lines and wrinkles, it will settle in the creases. What you want to do is grab this Perfector sponge, okay? I wet it, squeezed it out really good so it doesn't drip anymore. Now it's just cool and damp. And you take that and you press it in. Press that in even gently under your eyes, okay? If you applied too much makeup somewhere and it was just kind of sitting there, it's going to push it into your skin and it's going to pick it up. So you're not going to have that heavy makeup feeling, all right? What I also do is I spray it with my setting spray, and I will take it and just dab it underneath my eyes to set that makeup. You can set it and just keep dabbing all over with that setting spray on the sponge. Or, I have a vanilla dust out here. You can take the fluffy end of your brush, swirl it in to that powder, okay? And I like to apply it to my cheeks because I have a mask most of the day. My chin, like my T-zone where I get oily, okay? But I am keeping it away from that. The other area I will put it, and I'm going to show you. I'm going to take my powder brush and I'm going to dip in a little bit, and I am going to put a very light layer of this vanilla dust setting powder on my eyes. And why did I do that? Because when I put my main shade on my eyes, that acts as a primer for my eyeshadow, and then I put a powder over it, okay? It is going to help blend that eyeshadow. Now, that's a tip and a trick. Put your main shade on, put a little bit of vanilla dust on it or some kind of powder, all right? Now, this is my bronzer. I did not put any bronzer on my face today. Don't feel like it. But guess what you can use your bronzer for, right? Eyeshadow. It looks amazing, all right? You're going to take this bronzer and you're going to just kind of sweep it across like a windshield wiper like this. Look at how gorgeous that is, okay? So simple, so easy, all right? I'm going to tap it in, do my other eye. This is for that quick, you just want some kind of color on your eye. You're just going to kind of put it on that bone right there, okay? And just kind of swirl back and forth a little bit, okay? Look how gorgeous that is, right? Now, I am going to take, this color here is called Cupcake. That is a powder. I'm going to take that and just add a little bit of brightness up here and right there, okay? You can leave it just like that bronzer in there, or you could take it a step further. Let's say you're going to wear this out at night, dinner date, okay? I'm going to take this cream eyeshadow. It is absolutely one of my favorites. I use my finger to put it on, and I put it right on my lid, okay? You can use a brush. I just feel like I have more control with my finger. Look how pretty that is. So simple, so easy with a bronzer. I don't know what my hair is doing here, sorry. Anyway, I've been out in and out of the rain all day, so who knows what it's doing. Okay, so that's it. That is your face, all in one compact. Okay, if you have any questions, drop them below. If you want to see something else, I'd be happy to jump on here and show you something. If not, you guys, have a great day. Thank you for participating in Ellen's Makeup Simplified makeup. I forget what we call it. All right, you guys, have a great night. Take care. Bye-bye.